and track with us. So don't feel obligated to hop into these 0 day trades because they are very risky and highly volatile, and your contracts can go to zero. So just be aware of that. Um, Next thing is, with this 0 day class, I'd like to go into my process and really, show people kind of like there's a step-by-step process that we go through to really help us identify high potential trades in this highly volatile day. So we're not looking at these as like lottos. We're looking at these as like real positions that we could take advantage of if we know what we're looking for. And so that's what I try to help us kind of flesh out through this class and process. So before I get into it, any questions? All right. So one of the first things I like to do with this, especially with the 0 day, is very, very easy. Hey, we're looking for a trade. And I'm not looking for a scalp, and I'm not looking for a full day trade. That's why I like to target the 4 hour as my time frame of choice to enter a lot of these trades. I also use the daily time frame, but I'm looking for a trade that I can stay in for a good part of the day, maybe not the entire day, or maybe not the whole half a day. But I want something that I want more than a scalp is kind of what I'm getting at. So what I try to do, understanding, and this gets back to the Strat 101, and I did want to make a comment that this is not like the Strat 101 where we're not going over basics and things of that nature. We're really kind of getting right to it. And so, with this, I want to identify setups that match with the type of trade that I'm trying to enter into. And so that's where the basis for understanding what to look for comes from. Like if you can follow setups all day long, but if you can identify what type of trade you're looking for and then match up setups that can give you that, that's a better way of going about identifying trades and doing scans. Because most people just scan just to scan, and they just see what's on there and they look at it on the chart. Just tweak it, using it in an intentional way. So first thing I do, I'm just trying to collect information. So I'm gonna go look for those setups that I know will give me the type of trades that I want on Friday. So with that, one of my favorites to do is the inside 4 hour scan on the 4 hour time frame, and I like this because of the strength that this setup oftentimes gives. And so we're gonna hop over to the scan tab real quick and take a look. So, and these scanners are all in our Discord and Strat Scripts and Scanners channel. So feel free to go in there and download them and test them out and see. All right. So what we got here, we've had a very bullish week, let alone day. So first things first, we're just going to take a scan and peruse through some of these tickers. Also, as we always do, is customary with this class, we do look at every ticker. So if there are any tickers that you're looking at for tomorrow, we're not looking at swings and long plays. We're looking at setups specifically for tomorrow. If you have any tickers you want me to check out, just drop them in the chat, and we'll go through them all. We don't discriminate. We don't leave nobody hanging. So let's jump right to it. A couple other things that I like to point out is that I typically lean more towards larger cap stocks versus smaller caps, just because of it seems like the buyers stay in those larger caps longer on these 0 days. Smaller caps, they like to respect those daily level broad information. So a lot of times those will retrace after their initial breakout. So just something I've seen over time. So let's take a look. Let's get right into these tickers, man. Let's not waste no more time. First one I saw was Nokia, NOK. We got a big boy gap up today on the Nokia though. Wow. 9% move. Okay. I'll set an alert for Nokia. That's a strong gap up right there. So again, we set the alerts just prior to the target, to the entry level. They give you a little bit of time to get yourself together to enter the trade on time. You don't want to enter trades late. This is always my preference. So okay, yeah, no Kia, whatever. Let's keep it going. I see LVS. That was one of the tickers I had on my weekly list. And LVS, let's get it up here on the screen. LVS has been doing as expected. Completed the 122, and looks like it's approaching its broad information level. So we're looking at this. Ah, shit. Hold on. My bad, y'all. Fat fingered that one. All right. So yeah, we got the 212 here on LVS above 39.68. Looks solid for entry. We got first broad information level just above today's high. So you can just say like $40 flat. This is where that first BF on the week sits. Then we have a monthly level like right around 41 bucks. So if we do get bullishness tomorrow again, like we had this week, then we're looking to kind of push up into these broadening formations. However, if SPY, SPX, if they, decide to touch those BFs and get rejected, then that could be an exit point right here after entry. So you could take entry, take it to the first target, maybe a little bit above it, but then if the market starts to reverse, that'll be a good exit point. So I think we'll at the very least get an initial move to the upside. I still think we're super bullish. So LVS looks solid. I'm gonna throw the alert on there. A lot of stuff you just could have played. And this week's been real good for people, I would hope. 39.68. Okay, next one on the list here. Let's keep it rolling. Oh, we got Shopify. Some folks was asking about Shop earlier. So we got Shop inside 4 hour. We're 2 up on the week, 2 up on the day. Outside month, interesting. And looks like looking for a possible continuation tomorrow. So got 212 on the 4 hour, and that's above 40.64. Man, Shopify, 40 bucks. That's crazy. 62. Okay, that's Shopify. Let's keep going. Kodak, Futu. Let's take a look at Futu. I don't think Futu did too much, but maybe I'm off. Yeah, I didn't think Futu had done too much. So considering what the rest of the market has done this week, I'm looking at Futu like, hey man, what you been doing? The setup looks fire though, but there's a whole host of other stocks that are like been running in for us that are already moving. So I don't know if I want to take something that I'm looking to try to break out after we've been on this run for a whole week. So Futu, the setup looks fire. You got 212 on the 4 hour above 47 bucks. So you do have a nice setup there. However, I'm just not as convicted on this one. Just because, I mean, we don't have a hell of a bullish week and this is all it's done. I'm not feeling that. So I would personally pass on Futu. There is a volume gap here on the volume shelf. probably need to get above this high here, but 44, what is this? 49.16, but you got a gap all the way up to about 50 bucks, 50 dollars and 50 cents. But Futu, I'm not gonna put an alert for that one. I'm cool. CSX. What is this? Railroads. Yep. What are they doing? Yep. So we got railroad CSX. Nice move today. Industrial showed some real strength. We got two up continuation, fell two down on the month, up on the week. Got the inside 4 hour above. What level is this? 3102. It looks clean. We'll have to check those people. Check to see what people at the party on that one. We got Prime Minister and Palantir. Prime Minister, Palantir. And that's Prime Minister is Philip Morris. For y'all that don't know. All right, Prime Minister, we got a 212 on the 4 hour, and we're looking at entry above 93.85. Looks like we've got room to take it back to close to the 95.30 level, somewhere in there, maybe just a tad below. But again, this is one where today it finally took off, but I don't know. I'm going to set the alert for it. I would suspect we got other setups that'll probably take higher priority than this one. It's not bad though. 82. Okay, let's keep rolling. Got Palantir, Laser, PayPal. Man, y'all got a lot going off this week. Palantir, two up on the week. Palantir's probably gonna go. Similar to another one I put earlier. But yeah, you got 212 on the 4 above 1051. You got about two pennies away from trigger. Looking at first target at 1076. That should be a pretty solid percentage gain on the contracts at 1076. Palantir doesn't look bad. Laser, PayPal. Yeah, everything's got the inside 4 set up today. So this one, Laser, we are at the top of his broadening formation. We're at the broadening formation, I should say. It's like this one wants to continue on this breakout. I'll have to check the BS. I haven't charted this one in a while. But Laser looks strong. We've had movement all week. The charts are all screwed up. Yeah, so we hit on that broadening formation. I'll be interested if it stays. Redo my screen. All right. That Laser looks, the setups all look good. This one's at the top of its, well, it's at the top, it's at a BF, I say that. It's not at the top, I should say. But yeah, 212 on the 4 above $7.35 on Laser. Setup looks fire. I didn't notice the price point initially. All right, let's take a look at PayPal and then Roblox. Man, that look clean right there. Yeah, so this PayPal looks strong. Goodness gracious. Hammer 212. 8280 is the level for entry. 8277. Two up, two up, two up. I know a couple Fridays ago that Roblox went crazy. Okay. 212 on the week currently. 2 up on the day. We got entry on the 4 hour above 4197 to give you the 212 on Roblox. Okay. I don't know the bad at all. Got Baidu and all of them, QDL, Crowd. See a lot of small caps on here tonight. Crowd with the inside 4 hour setup. Man, we've been turning this crowd up. This crowd's got 2 triggers here. It's got a weak trigger as well. Inside currently. So this one looks hella bullish. All right. We got a Chicago on the 4 hour 312 above 189.03. Uh-oh. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at a couple more, then I'm gonna start going through tickers that are in the chat. Looks like Rocket came in contact with the Daily BF. Let it do what it do. Now some of y'all been talking about Beyond. Beyond actually pulled down that second half of the day. I wonder if there's a Broadly formation that ran in contact with. It's the only thing I could think of. But I'm gonna sit. I don't think we're gonna get downside movement on it. So yeah, Beyond, we got the 212 below 3783 on Beyond. I'll be interested to see if it actually breaks that trigger or not. That's Beyond. We got Ford. More pizza. Yeah. We ain't got to the good stuff yet. 4 is already 2 up on the 4. 4 is in force. They look strong. Shout out to that boy Monopoly on that EA, baby. You know what I'm saying? So we got a setup for tomorrow, huh? 212 on the 4 hour. 30. All right. Let's see what's cracking in the chat real quick. There's some others that I got already kind of written down, so we'll see if y'all got these already listed. In the world, Craig. All right. Trying to get through all the tickers real quick. Okay, quick question from Lisa. On 0 days, do I enter the trigger with my full position? No. We take starters no matter what. I think I put it to you like this. I'll still take the starters as I always do for all my trades. Where you can adjust maybe is like the size of your ads, because if you're in a long swing or something like that, you can kind of add progressively in smaller increments. However, if you are looking in the 0 day aspect, maybe you want to add at quicker intervals, and so and you may not have as many opportunities to add as well. So if you want to increase the size when you're adding, depending on what you're already doing, could be an option. But no, I take starters and then I progressively add on the way up. Typically, if I'm going to add off a 4 hour entry, I may add on the hour, and that's kind of how I do mine. Good question. It's usually a question people do after they end the trade. So good you asking that now. All right. We covered all of yours, Goose. KO. I know I didn't talk about KO yet. Browns got up first this week. Lisa beat you last week. All right. First, Chicago set up here on the 4 hour on Coke. Now, Coke's been pushing down this week, surprisingly, but Staples hasn't really been too strong. But we do have the 4 hour set up on Coke above 61.38. I guess my thesis around this one would be just if I'm looking at 0 day, I guess comparatively to what else is going on. So I'll just have to compare this to other plays that I'm looking at. So this one may not end up making the cut when I get to the point where I want to like take a 0 day, but the setup looks fire. Because when I compare it, I'm going to look at, well, I want to be in something that's been running all the entire week, because that's going to give me better continuity for me to stay in the trade. So that would kind of be my reasoning. But the setup implies that things might go off tomorrow. Okay. EA, we covered that. PFE, Pfizer. Pfizer's 2 up on the day. I mean, not 2 up on the day, 2 up on the 4 hour, 2 down the day. So we'll be looking for a rev strat on the day here. 51.14. Team. Yeah. I ain't want to be selfish, Gooch, and pull up my plays, but yeah. The AMD looking like a monster. Yeah, so we looking for more continuation out of AMD tomorrow. We're just making our way up the ladder. Things performing very well. So AMD 212. $91.15. 2 up on the day, 2 up on the week, 2 down, fell 2 down on the month. So we'd be looking for a 322 going into next month. We're only a week and a half out, so we don't have far to go. Sorry, I gotta go back up the chat real quick. All right, there we go. I lost my place. All right, next one is Visa. Again, another position that we are currently holding. Actually been in Visa since last week's week break, and our target on that one was in the 220 range. So looks like we are still on track for that for Visa. We picked up what was it, August 19 expirations. So yeah, everybody should be sitting pretty on those. When we get to our target, we are exiting the play. We don't care about how much time is remaining. 206, 216. All right. Yeah, Visa looks good going into tomorrow. I know there's coin because I had coin on my list. Coin looks strong tomorrow as well. I'm gonna set the trigger. Also, coin has an inside day set up too. $74.13. Inside day above 76.62. Those three right there look like money in the bank. All right, dog. You don't get much better looking than that. Plug CVS. Hey, little. Hey, man, you coming with this heat, man. Yeah, this looks fire, too. 2-2 rev on the week. See if we can get over this broad information here just right at $20. A lot of triggers, Plug looks solid to continue tomorrow. I'll put the alert in. 1835. CVS after the gap down. Or is it going to do like it did last week and gap up the next day? This is interesting. I'm going to leave CVS alone. I don't like that 2 down on the week. That fell 2 up. I mean, yeah, I don't like that fell 2 up on the week. Leave CVS be. If we bullish, why we gapping down for? That was not a small gap down. Kind of similar thought process with these energies as well. But like energies has been going kind of flat. It is up on the week. We did take entry on the 322s. So technically tomorrow this looks like a TTO. So if I was to go back to CVS and take a look, the big difference between those two is the continuity. That's the big difference to me. Anyway. Oxy's coming off a major BF level. So I have a little more information in terms of it should be going back up a little bit. I want to set Oxy anyway. I'm in there. 6206. Oxy XOM. Look at that Zom. Zom doesn't have a 4-hour, but it has a daily rev strat set up. Y'all know how we like us some oil over here. You know what I'm saying? We started this XLE shit. But sorry, I had an Uncle Era moment. Let's see. 8780. All right, let's keep. Wrong button. WBA. Oh, damn. Okay. This is Staples again. No wonder. Okay. I'm like, why are you down? Why are you down? You should be up. FSR, if you like playing Fisker, very nice looking setup on Fisker. Chicago 312 on the 4-hour above $10.20. You are in force on the day and the week, and you have a strong inside month currently. With you potentially breaking the month to go 2-2 rev back to the upside of the month. Period. We say real estate looking good out here in these streets. Yeah, real estate's in force. Yeah, XLRE, the sector looks good. We got the rev strat on the day. 2-2 rev here. Price level would be $41.95. Above that for entry. 2 up on the weekend force and pushing up on the month. Trying to make his way to the next broad information level between $43 and $44. XLE looks like XLRE looks strong. Oh, what am I looking at? All right. UNH. UNH is in force. Gap down today, looking for a 322 on the day tomorrow. That's textbook strap right there. You should, yeah. 322 on the day above 522.47. All right. UNH. Paul coming with the industrial heat. Damn, look at all these inside setups on RTX. Raytheon 212 on the 4. Above 94.92. On the day, above 94.5 on the 4.
No, driving.
Inside rev 95.25. This one looks really good. Got a hot wiggle. But Earl love the kids. But yeah, we got 22 rev on the week as well, so or coming. Yeah, this one don't look bad. And if it triggers that the price points are all in close proximity as far as the underlying, so it's not like you've got to wait a long time between each trigger. So that's one to keep out for. That looks good. RTX. Like that. That hammer off the point of control is good. Big thing with them is just seeing the people at the party. It's the only caveat with them. All right, GE 312 hammering out. Chicago 312 above 68.26. Damn. The week is in force. G's not bad either. I actually like G. And my least favorite stock in the stock market, and that is Boeing. And Boeing has the setup. All of them have good looking setups though, actually, Paul. Boeing, I think, looks the best out of those. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. All right. I thought we looked at Ford already. Ford is in force. It's moving. There are no setups, though. It's gone. She gone. So running as a track star. JP Morgan went outside day to day. People been talking about banks all week. Ain't really did too much till today. Today it just went off. Created a double pimping limping. So we went double inside and then outside on the day to day. So first things first, we're gonna look at JP Morgan's 4-hour setup and grab those levels. So yeah, we're looking for continuation tomorrow. Chicago set up on a 4-hour above 115.35. And for those that are new, the Chicago setup is the 312. 5:35. JPM don't look bad. If we get what we got yesterday or today, I'm sorry. This is all money in the bank. Like you just wanna take advantage of the move. You gotta take advantage of the move, man. The trend that's happening. So when it's things like this is where you just gotta simplify it. You don't want to get tricky. You don't need to outsmart nobody. You just need to go with the flow. Go with the trend. Make some money. 4 hour, yeah. Moderna, couple inside 4 hour setups I like. Moderna's gonna keep going to the next volume shelf at the very least. Like 170.30. And then we've got 212 on the day. So yeah, Moderna's got both of those inside setups. Both good time frames to take entry. Let me set both triggers. Y'all don't have me working tonight. You said SQ? Yes, sir. SQ is I think I had an alert set for SQ. Yeah, I did. Yeah, SQ looks fire. I know that's a popular one people like to play when we're bullish. So yeah, here you go. You got an opportunity to take advantage. This is this barbecue chicken right here. Look at the macros. I like my macros with a little sauce. That's good. SQ looks fire. You know, if I'm saying it, I mean it. So I'm not very complimentary of tech stocks. All right, 75.15 will be my level for an alert. Get him out of here. TTD. That's what is that? Trade desk? Yeah. 312 on the 4 hour above 5107. That's a straightforward play right there. Are we reversing off these lows is the question. But yeah, you got continuity in your favor for now. So it looks good as currently stands. Plug in CBS, A Lizzle. I went through those already. A, B, and B. Oof, the Airbnb looking strong for tomorrow. Jesus Christ. Why didn't nobody tell me? Wait. Got a hammer inside day as well on Airbnb. Y'all know I like this stock too. For the OG pack members, we used to rock this one out back in the day. Last year seemed like back in the day. $108.50. Jamia.
Mia looks solid. I'm doing a V-shaped recovery. Looking at entry on the 4 above $6.09. Yeah. Looking at a target of around like $6.40 or something like that. So not too crazy. Oh, my bad. My bad. Let me go here. ATVI. Good stuff. Oh man. Oh man, this is good. Look at that. Yeah. I like winners. That's a winner. Jesus. ATVI. We was looking at EA and the ATVI just quiet as kept. That's good. Right. Ooh, Caesar doing all that. Okay, I see. And Caesar looks fire. $202 above 4409. Looks fire. That's gas. 212 on the day
That five.
above 4421. Yeah, both of them hard. Yeah. Well, you came out the bag with that one. Yeah, that's a good one there. Caesar. DoorDash, WBA, Starbucks. Could have sworn where I looked at DoorDash stuff. Maybe not. DoorDash, Inside Day. We'll throw the Chicago in there. Oh man, you get my money worth today though. Sheesh. A lot of damn setups out there.
Let me go ahead and pull up my Alpha Pack scanner for you real quick.
Yeah, you know, all the boys. We've been waiting. We just been chilling. I mean, we aggressively, pickpocketed the market for 6 straight months. So, we've been chilling for a couple weeks since last month's expiration. Yeah, MRO looking beastly like the rest of oil though. But first things first, 212 on the 4 hour, above 2217. Okay, that's fine. Rev strat on the day, 2229. Oil is stupid fire. We know it. I'm not gonna go through all of them. We know what it is. Hey, y'all lit. Y'all lit by that all. I see y'all. You know. Yeah, VLO got another setup. We got point of control above his head. Oxy. We got the alert set on Oxy. XOM. We got rev straps on XOM. Yeah, it's this DVN. What we got? Yeah, man. Across the board. We know what it is. Need I say more? Yeah. I think we got the picture. I'll throw some on the watch list tonight too, just so y'all can identify with tickers if you're not familiar with tickers within that sector. Yeah, I took monthlies on Oxy as well this week. I was chilling. Say everything gapping down because the snap earnings. Snap earnings shouldn't be doing all that. All right, just going through the chat, make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay. Oh, nerd. What's going on, nerd? Been a little minute. Oh yeah, nerd. Hey nerd, this out of there. It's gone. Ain't no setups. It's gone. You got a macro setup. Hold on. That's a 3-2 continuation. So technically, yeah, no. It's fire though, and it's moving, and it's buyers present. It's showing strength, but yeah, just no setup. Guess you could take the continuation above that 70.68, but that's if you're already in. We looked at UNH. We saw the rev strat on the day, 322 above 534. Well, sorry, 522.47 for UNH. Ooh, look at this. Delta Airlines, man, they ain't make their mind up. But we got the gap down. Looks like we hit the monthly level BF and formed a hammer second candle today. So we are looking at potential to go to 1-2 on the 4-hour. What is this? 31.98. Okay. We also have a day set up on Delta. I'm just gonna set it to make my future self happy. QCOM MGM. QCOM is out of there. Enforce, no setups available. If you want to get in QCOM, you're gonna have to find an intraday entry. But it's gone and it's out of there. You got a daily BF. What is this? Like 162.80. And then you got a quarterly at 167 and a monthly like 170. Yeah. That's a no doubt about it. That one's gone. Similar to this one, MGM, this one has been smoking this week. So you do have a day set up over there. So you got the inside day from the day. If I'm conservative thinking, I'm going to take it to this broad information and take my little short trade in my wins and be happy with that. That's how I look at it. Okay. NVIDIA got the same setup as AMD. We know inside 4 hour, we bussing. That thing going. We're gonna go try to go test 190 tomorrow. Well, maybe that's a bit ambitious, but we making a move tomorrow, strong one. I gotta go check out the market now. Got talking about Snap Gap stuff now. Like Snap should not have that much power. 58. What TGT looking like? TGT enforced like a mug. Okay. All right. XLF. And then I'll get to your question, Eddie. XLF's enforced. She gone. She running. She's a runner. She out of there. If you want to get in something, XLF gonna have to find an intraday. Now we don't go over SPX for this particular call because we know what pretty much what it's gonna do. We're looking at setups, and there isn't one on XPX anyway. But it's all in force right now. We are pretty, yeah. So okay, let's see where we at real quick. Yeah, we still flat. We're still flat. So yeah, okay, cool. That's what I was expecting. All right. So how do I handle stop losses on 0 days? Now this is the 0 day call, Dwayne. So for the 0 days, a lot of times, yeah, I mean these are 0 days, so it's got to be instantaneous movement. So if they don't break and force in the direction you go, the waiting and sitting and waiting is not your friend in these type of scenarios for these 0 day calls. They got to be decisive moves, and if they're not decisive, cut them. And that would be the standard way I would tell people. However, if you got a higher risk tolerance for things, I like to sit in my 0 days the whole day sometimes. So it's just a function of your situation. How I would advise people though is if you don't get movement in force in the direction you want when you take that trigger, because these are 0 days, so we should be in the ghetto. You gotta cut it, no hesitation. Like like FICO put in the chat, like no hesitation. Like you gotta go. Like ain't no second guessing, ain't no nope. Yes or no. Move forward. Let's go. Yeah, I'll showcase it. It took Meta and Google down. Okay. Yeah. NVIDIA's probably that's where it's gonna go. I think and test that weekly broad information. Okay, what you talking about, Adobe? That's my favorite XLK ticker. Adobe, what you doing over here? I ain't did nothing. We good. I don't like the big gap ups. If you haven't noticed, the gap ups mess up my plans. Just keep going steady, Eddie, player. I don't need you getting all excited. So yeah, Adobe's it's in force. It's gone. She moving. Yeah, futures gap, crude gapping up. Okay. All right. And Chris 23, like again, we don't really look at SPY for 0 days because we hit SPY and SPX regularly almost daily. People in the group playing that, so we don't really use this call for SPY or SPY. Or X, just to understand the market sentiment more than anything. But yeah, it's in force. It's going to fuck off tomorrow. SPY gone. That's why this call. That's why we were able to go through so many tickers because it's like the majority of stuff should be telling us the same story. It's just a function of us. Like it's a lot of stuff that's strong, but we want to find the strongest. So that's kind of what this is helping us kind of filter through. I'm gonna take a look at a couple more tickers. We got about 10 minutes. And yeah, it looks it's a great opportunity for equities on 0 days. Yeah. All right, so this LI outside week bounce looks like we're getting here. I'm gonna put in the target or the trigger. But what's the Chicago 312. $36.69. I'm gonna have to filter down this list like a mug. I'm not taking all these into tomorrow. Marvell, GS, NIO. Yeah, so bank should look really good tomorrow. Speaking of the XLF. Yep. Chips, looks like they're all trying to get close to their broad information levels. So that should be a sign for y'all. I'm not gonna hold my place through these broad informations. Not my chip plays. So just be mindful of that. We got the Chicago 312 on the 4 hour above 54.60. We're right at trigger level, so we could gap over it tomorrow. That is a potential. When they're super close like that. So that would be not ideal. FedEx, Amazon. Yeah, Amazon been on a rocket. I've been real bullish. Been real bullish on Amazon this whole week. I'm feeling that. All right. FedEx double inside day break, but double inside 4 hour break. Okay. Didn't do nothing. That's it. That's all it did. All right. Let's see what this day looking like. Inside day. I'll throw the alert on there. See what she's talking about later. $228.39. Okay, Amazon. In force, she running. She on the move. Yep. Amazon is up out of there. Vale's got continuity issues, and just going off of everything else we've been looking at, I don't want to play nothing in continuity issues. We got a lot of good stuff out here. So, like this Goldman Sachs, beautiful. That is beautiful. That's beautiful. Like I'm from Memphis. That's beautiful. All right, nerd. You got BAC. Great minds. That's what that tells me. He was thinking the same thing I was thinking. Yeah. Bank of America don't have any setups, but it's going tomorrow. It's strong. I mean, we just got continuity. It's strong as hell though. I like it. I like it. Banks look really good going into tomorrow. It's gonna be a good one. Man, we're gonna cover so many tickers. I gotta see if there's. I don't want to duplicate. Let's see. WPL. Yeah, y'all. All right. WPM. Okay. We got MRK bouncing off a major BF right here. That could be something potentially good. Let's take a look at healthcare, and then we'll get y'all up out of here. Okay, healthcare is in force. So I should be concerned. All right. Yeah, I will put this Chicago on MRK. And obviously, for those of you that have been around, you know that all these tickers are not going to make it on my watch list. I do a process of filtering. So by the time my list comes out, I have already like analyzed, and I have placed an analysis on all these tickers. So right now, this is the data. We're just aggregating data. That's it. We're just collecting the information, and we got to put it through the remaining parts of our process. And then at that time, you will see a list. Yeah. So every Thursday night, I'll put the recording in the channel. So they're all in there. Oh, actually, I put it on my YouTube, and then I share the link in my channel. So it'll be up on my YouTube here pretty soon. And then if anybody wants to download them versus using YouTube, I dropped that Google link in there as well. So yeah, at least have a couple different ways to, yeah, no problem. And then also once I finish my the list, like, so I do this, and we can go through the process and you get to hear everything, but then on top of that, I'm going to, after I do my filtering of my list, I'll drop that filtered list into the Discord. So just helps people with fleshing out the information. Come on, man. All right, let's take a look at BMY, and then we can wrap it up. I think we covered all sectors. I think we know. I think we passed the test today. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of money made tomorrow. I took them AMD weeklies and haven't looked back. 7306. 212 on the 4 hour. $73.06 is the level. And let's see. Oh, triggers in. All right. 212 on the day. BNY again. This one's been down on the week. So when you're looking at these plays, think about it and compare it to other opportunities that you're looking at. You're like, okay, am I going to take this for an upside play? And then you look at the other tickers and you compare the factors and variables, and you're like, okay, one ticker's got a lot of continuity in all time frames, and one ticker doesn't. One ticker's 2 up on the week, one ticker's 2 down on the week, or failed 2 up. Like you start to weigh all that out, and then that gives you more informed decision. So, all right, last one is going to be Tesla, y'all. Gotta wrap it up now. So yeah, Tesla, we're 2 up. We're 2 up on the month, 2 up on the week, 2 up on the day. This thing's at force. The only way you can get into Tesla right now is you're gonna have to wait for an intraday entry tomorrow. You have to find an entry at some point during the day on the TTO or pullback. But this one's in force. It looks like it's going to continue tomorrow. So there ain't much else to tell you. I don't see much of any bearishness at all. So I know we came in contact, or we're close to broadening formations on a lot of tickers. So I would just be mindful of that and don't get too greedy. If you feel like it's going to go through the broadening formation and then all of a sudden SPY pulls back at some point during the day, you need to have your head on the swivel. Be ready to exit positions that you've been in, because we are near that broadening formation level. And so once we get past the first broadening formation, that thing could pull back at any time after that. So just be mindful of that. And just to rehash and close this out, yeah, we are super close to our broadening formation levels on SPY. So that's what I'm referring to. There's no guarantee it's going to get rejected, but I count a quarterly, weekly, and 2 monthlies between 400 and 404. So I'm going to play the odds and suggest that it's probably going to get rejected in between 400 and 405. So that's what I'd be anticipating if I were you. Other than that, y'all have a good evening. Get some rest. I know y'all on the East Coast, it's late. Rest of y'all on the West Coast, get some grub, chill out, have a drink, and I'll catch y'all in the morning. I'm gonna drop this up on my YouTube in a few. Well, it's gonna take a little while to buffer, but I'll drop it up on the YouTube as well as the Google Drive link, and then I'll have my watch list out later on. One final note. I will not be on the call live trading, I don't believe, or if I am, I gotta listen in because I'll be traveling tomorrow. I gotta so I'll be in the airport when the market opens. Or actually, my flight leaves at market opens, so I may hop on while I'm in the air, but I won't be there for the opening. So y'all get your level set, be ready for your entries, and I'll catch y'all in the morning. Well, I'll catch y'all later first though. All right, peace.